Hey guys, Mosa here, and today I'm bringing you my Week 14 Thursday Night Football predictions between the game of the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. Now, without a further ado, let's get started. Now, kicking it off with the injury report, with the players that status is still unknown, we got Patrick Peterson, Minkah Fitzpatrick, the defensive tackle Montravius Adams, the defensive tackle Keanu Benton, defensive tackle Cameron Hayward. Those players are currently on the injury report, but their status is currently unknown, at least from when I'm recording this. Then you get the questionable players: Elandon Roberts, linebacker with a groin injury, Isaac Seumalo with a shoulder injury. You get Najee Harris with a knee injury, the running back, and center Mason Cole with a neck injury. And ending it off with the two players who are officially ruled as out at the point of me recording this video is James Pierre, the corner with a shoulder injury, and Kenny Pickett, the quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers, with an ankle injury. Now, my belief is that the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to be okay. Maybe. It is tough losing Najee Harris, one tough running back like him, and also losing your star quarterback in Kenny Pickett. But as long as they don't run a offense like they did with Matt Canada, I think that Mitch Trubisky can do well in the Pittsburgh offense. Now it all really comes down to whether the Pittsburgh Steelers can actually win against the New England Patriots without their star quarterback and star running back, which in my belief, I believe they can. Now, on offense, the Pittsburgh Steelers will be out with their quarterback, so Mitch Trubisky will take over as the starter, and Mason Rudolph will serve as his backup. Running backs, we got Najee Harris, and if he can't go, Jaylen Warren will serve as the starting running back, with Godwin Iwebuik, I don't know if I said that correctly, and Anthony McFarland as the backup running backs. Then we get wide receivers, Deontay Johnson, George Pickens as the second and the top two wide receivers, with Alvin Robinson and Calvin Austin III and Miles Boykins coming in to serve as secondary receivers. Now, when it comes to tight end, we got Pat Freiermuth, very good tight end. And then we go to Darnell Washington, who will serve as his backup, and behind him is Connor Hayward and Rodney Williams. Then we go on to the offensive line. At the tackles position, we got Broderick Jones on the right side, and on the left side, we got Dan Moore Jr., who will be serving as the left blindside blocker for Mitch Trubisky. Then we get guard on the right side, James Daniels, and we get Isaac Seumalo. I probably said that wrong again, but if he can't go, Spencer Anderson will come in for him at left guard. And Mason Cole will be the center unless he can't go. And if he can't go, Nate Herbig will most likely be taking over as the starting center for this game. Now, I'm going to be saying this to be honest. The Steelers are heavily injured, but they're going up against a team like the New England Patriots who have not been doing well this season. So I actually believe that the Pittsburgh Steelers do have an opportunity here to get a close win, even against a terrible team like New England has been all year. But in order to get back into that playoff push, back into that division push, they need to start winning again. They've got the Browns, they've got the Ravens. Those teams are tough on them, and I think if they don't get their heads together, they will lose to those teams, and they will possibly be out of the playoffs. Now, moving on to the defense and special teams of the Steelers, we got the left defensive end being Larry Ogunjobi with Armon Watts as his backup. Defensive end on the right side, Cameron Hayward with DeMarvin Leal as his backup. And Montravius Adams at nose tackle with Keanu Benton and Ronald Wern right behind them. At left inside linebacker, we got Michael Walker. At right inside linebacker, Alden Roberts. And behind them both is Mark Robinson and Quan Alexander. with Blake Martinez and Cole Holmcomb. I think I said that correctly. I don't know. As also serving as inside linebackers for the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the strong side, we got Alex Highsmith at the linebacking position. And on the other side, the weak side, we got TJ Watt. Now, Nick Herbig will also be serving as a possible strong side linebacker, and Marcus Golden, a weak side linebacker, behind Alex Highsmith and TJ Watt. At the corner position, we got rookie Joey Porter Jr. If I'm not mistaken, he is a rookie. And we got Patrick Peterson as well on the other side of the field. James Pierre and Levi Wallace will be serving as backup corners. Darius Rush and Corey Trice, along with Shandon Sullivan, will be serving as cornerbacks as well, mostly in the rotation. Then we get the strong safety, DeMonte KZ, with Miles Killebrew behind them, and Keanu Neal. Then free safety Minka Fitzpatrick with Brenton Thompson and Elijah Riley behind him. And obviously, the special teams, we got Presley Marvin III as the punter, Chris Boswell as the kicker, Christian Kuntz will be the starting long snapper, the holder will be the punter, Presley Harving III, punt returner will be Calvin Austin III, and kickoff returners, Godwin Igwebi, I don't know if I said that correctly, Jalen Warren, and Anthony McFarland. Now, when it comes to the Pittsburgh's defense against this New England offense, whether it's Mac Jones, whether it's what was his name again, the backup quarterback, or probably the starter, I think by now, Bailey Zappi, either one of them, I think that the Pittsburgh Steelers, if they put the pressure on him, force him to make mistakes, that is all that is needed, and I believe 100% that the Pittsburgh Steelers will win this if they pressure Zappi or Mac, depending on who starts. And when it comes to special teams, well, let's just hope that Chris Boswell kicks the ball correctly, because if he doesn't, and he has a lot of missed kicks, that ain't going to look good on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, moving on to the New England Patriots, we got, as not questionable, but unknown, is Dietrich Wise, defensive end with an illness. Back injury for Chris Broad, a linebacker. Running back Ezekiel Elliott with a thigh injury. And guard Sid Sau with an ankle injury. And the questionable players being Christian Barmore, the defensive tackle with a shoulder injury. Offensive tackle Terrence Brown with an ankle and hand injury. Devontae Parker with a knee injury. And Juju Smith-Schuster, wide receiver as well, with an ankle injury. Now, players who are out. Offensive tackle, Riley Reef, and with a knee injury. And we also got players like cornerback Sean Wade with an illness. Ramondre Stevenson, running back of the New England Patriots, he's out with an ankle injury. Demario Douglas out with a concussion. And we got Keyshawn Boot, another wide receiver, with a shoulder injury, and that's why he will be out for this game. Now, this is going to be a horrific season. It already is for the New England Patriots. I think they might win maybe 1 or 2 games in the season that they have left and get a top 10, top 5 draft pick, because I absolutely do not believe that the New England Patriots will do anything to even get close to winning all the remaining games. I think that they would get close, but they will not be close enough to get the win, and that's why I'm giving it, not because of injury, but just because of how they've been playing. I think that they should start working on their team again, because honestly, ever since Tom Brady left, that team has sucked. Now, moving on to the offense, we got Bailey Zappi as the starter on the quarterback position, and Mac Jones as his backup. Ramondre Stevenson was going to be the starter, but if Ezekiel Elliott is pushed in, he'll be at the starting position. Ty Montgomery and JaMycal Hasty are also in the loop. While Devontae Parker, Demario Douglas, Juju Smith-Schuster are all the top 3 starting wide receivers. Taquan Thornton, Jalen Reagor, Matthew Slater, and Kendrick Bourne are all there just in case. Some of them might play, some of them might not. Then we get tight end Hunter Henry, Mike Gesicki, and Pharaoh Brown. And the starter being Hunter Henry. Trent Brown, Even though he's questionable, he's stated to be the starting left tackle. If not, Connor McDermott will come in. And Cole Strange is supposed to be the starting left guard. David Andrews, the starting center. The starting right guard sits Sau. And Mike Onwenu, I don't know if I said that correctly, will be the starting right tackle. Now, when it comes down to it, what I believe is this offense is not going to do good. Doesn't matter what they do. Without Ramondre Stevenson and some of those weapons, Matt Bailey-Zappi or Mac Jones, doesn't matter. They're going to struggle, and this team will struggle. I guarantee you that. I guarantee this team is not going to win this game. At least not by a lot. If they do win, they just sneak it out because of the Steelers being horrible. But this 2-10 franchise, they have about, I believe they have about, let's see, so 5 games, including this one left. They'll probably win 3, go 5-10. Win 3, go 5-12. But if they do have a chance to lose them all and go 2-5, 2-15 for the rest of the year. And honestly, I think that is highly likely with this Patriots offense. Now, moving on to the defense, we got defensive ends Durich Wise and Lawrence Guy on the right and left side. Nose tackle Devon Godshaw with Jim Barmore and Daniel Ikwale, I don't know if I said that correctly, as backups. Jeremiah Parms and Sam Roberts as Wise's backup, and Keon White as Guy's backup. Then we go to the inside linebackers, Jawan Bentley and Jelani Tavy, with Mac Wilson and Raekwon McMillan as their backups. Strong side linebacker being Josh Uche, with Chris Board as his backup, and Humphrey Jennings with his backup, Marte Mapu. And then we go on to the cornerbacks, Miles Bryant and Jonathan Jones. CJ Jackson is also there, just in case, and Sean Wade as the backups. Alongside Alex Austin, Christian Gonzalez isn't playing, so isn't Marcus Jones and Isaiah Bolden. So realistically, I don't see that good cornerback situation there right now. And Kyle Duggar will be the starting strong safety. Adrian Phillips, his backup, with Brendan Schooler, as the third string strong safety. Gabriel Peppers, Jalen Mills, and Cody Davis will be the free safeties. And Jabril Peppers will be the starter. At the kicker position, we got Chad Ryland, Rice Barning as the starting punter. Joe Cardona will be the starting long snapper. Bryce will also, the punter, will be holding the ball. Miles Bryant, Demario Douglas, Gabriel Peppers will be the starting. Not the starting. Well, Miles will. But the others will be backups for him at punt return. Jalen Rager, Ty Montgomery, and possibly Keyshawn Booth will be serving as the kickoff return team. Or returners, better yet. Jalen Rager will be the starter. Now, this defense, I don't really know. They're just too injured for me seeing them to win. They've got so many injuries, lost so many players. I think that they have a very, very tough time winning this game on defense or offense. But it is not impossible. Next man up. That is what every team thinks about. Who's the next man up? Can we take the win? That's what is going to happen here as the Patriots take on the Steelers. Now, after everything I've just said, I do believe, in fact, as a matter of fact, that the Pittsburgh Steelers will win 24. No, not 24. 10-5. I'm going to say 10-5. I think the Steelers will give up a safety and a field goal to the Patriots, while the Steelers will score a touchdown and a field goal. Honestly, I'm going to say this. This is going to be a game where almost no one wants to see, because realistically, who wants to see the Steelers, who are possibly going to be breaking down against a horrible team like the Patriots? Possibly only Patriots and Steelers fans will be watching this game. But due to the fact that the Patriots and Steelers have been rivals for so long, I think it's going to be filling up the seats and also filling up the when it comes to watching it on Amazon Prime. But regardless of that fact, I do in fact believe that the Pittsburgh Steelers will win a close game here against the New England Patriots at home. And honestly, hopefully the players who are injured come back next week. And if they can't, they're out for the season. Well, hopefully they get ready for next season. And when it comes down to it, I hope that no one in this game gets hurt. Honestly, the injuries in this game is very tough to handle. And to be honest, I don't think anyone in this world wants any of these players to get injured, even if they're not on your team. Oh, if they're the opposing team, you don't wish for their injuries, and neither do I. And I am going to tell you this straight up. I wish the best for both teams, regardless of the fact that I'm a Seahawks fan. And I'm going to tell you this. The Steelers win, and the Patriots continue to lose, possibly get a top 5 pick and select a possible new weapon for either Bailey Zappi or Mac Jones, or protection, or a defender, or replace either one of them with one of the top quarterbacks in the next draft, while the Pittsburgh Steelers continue fighting for that playoff spot and that division. Now, that was it for this video. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Who do you think will win? Who do you think will lose? Who do you think will be the top player of this game? Who do you think will be disappointing in this game tonight? Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Now, like this video if you liked it, subscribe and hit the notification if you want more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.